I knew that I no longer wanted to be here in Jersey or teaching in a public school system where my teaching was being regulated by whatever the administration said I had to teach. I didn't feel free in teaching what I wanted to teach. And I felt like at that point it was just about a paycheck, you know? So at that time there was a lot of things happening in Jersey in the school systems due to Christie being a governor. He was cutting a lot of funds to a lot of programs. And I was teaching at the program that I graduated from. And they shut that program down. And then they shut the next program down after I went after that. I went from a vocational program to a project-based learning program, and then they shut that one down. Then I went to a juvenile detention center, and I was teaching at a juvenile detention center. They shut that one down. Then I went to the traditional school setting. I'm not from a traditional school. I don't know what traditional teaching is like. I come from an alternative educational background. I was a student of alternative education, and I studied alternative education when I was in South India. And now here I am having to teach traditional education, right? You have to follow the curriculum. This is what they need to be doing, blah, blah, blah. I was like, dude, you got me like this. Why am I even there? Like, you might as well just put a television or a script. They want you to be a robot in these classes. You know, they want you to teach what they want you to teach. And it's like, yo, there's no freedom there. No. So, whatever was happening, I was not a successful teacher. I was not getting along with the principal. And I was not even getting along with that much of the student body, because the student body, not only were they traditional, but according to the newspaper, it was like the top 25 school of the nation. And these people held it to such high esteem. And they were like, please go. And they were getting a lot of students, you know, from like middle class, upper middle class society. Like, you know, and I don't relate to that. I'm helping alternative at-risk youth. And you're giving me these type of students. So I'm not relating to them. It's not working out. So by the end of the year, the principal was like, I'm not gonna renew your contract. And I was like, all right, I could afford it. I worked in that school for many years. I just got pushed around in different programs. So they weren't gonna bring me back. And at that point, I was like, you know what, I don't even wanna come back. So whatever. I took my money, whatever little bit I had that I saved.
It was like they gave you a severance, basically? Or?
No. I was at that time, the year before, I moved out of my apartment. I stopped living with my mom. So she could help me out with the kids, because it was just me, myself, and I. And it was very, very difficult to do with myself. So I stayed with my mom, but I knew, I was like, I gotta figure something out. I can't stay here with my moms, you know what I'm saying? I'm a grown ass man. So whatever money I was making, I was able to save, and you know, I was able to hit my mom's off with. So I was actually saving good money. So at that time, I got family that lived in Florida, and I asked my cousin, can I stay with her for a little bit until I figured things out? My cousin said, okay, come down. And I stayed down there for a couple months, and I was trying to figure things out. I was trying to figure out, what can I do? I know I don't want to go back to a work environment. Peace, God. I knew that I wanted to be an entrepreneur. I had to figure things out. I didn't know what to do. I get a call from the former human resources school. I was like, listen, we need you to do something with your pension, because you're gonna lose it in the system. So you need to move into a 401k. Peace, Lord. You need to move into a 401k or something. And I went, and I was like, how much is in my pension? And I looked at how much was in my pension. It was about like 21k. And I was like, okay, problem solved. I got the money that I need to go to China with. I sold everything. Sold my studio, sold my television, sold my couch, sold everything. I didn't have that much, but I sold it all. Saved all that money, boom, 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 boom. Bought my plane ticket, talked to the school, and I tried to work out a deal with them for 5 years, but it wasn't happening. They were more expensive than that. It was 3 of us. It wasn't gonna happen. So I was able to pay about 19K, about 20K, 19K for 2 years.
For 2 years?
For 2 years.
Wow.
So I, which didn't leave me with much. So I was over there like, making $1 out of 15 cents for real.
Right.
So, there you go. So that's when I went to China for the second time.
If Mecca did this.